shoot, shoot, shoot. Alrighty, let's try this again. Well, I don't know if I've jacked up or what. But the picture used to be so clear. Dang. Dang. Oh. Get that out of here. Can I fix this? Is it just... Let's go here. Let's swap on over. Oh shoot. Switch on over. It is the game or the quality. It was clear. Okay, I don't know what's happened. Aw, the quality decided to take a dump on life. Aw. The issues of streaming in the dorms. Hello to whoever just joined. I don't know why the quality decided to just take a crash on life. Pizza. Pizza is very nice. Ooh, we've got another person. Hello. Oh. Okay. Oh. I don't know why my quality is... Oh, I see who that was. Okay. Hello. I don't know why, but the quality decided to take a dump on life, and I'm really, really saddened by that. My mic is also not the best. We're working on it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. So hello and welcome to Fwezel Gaming. I'm Storm the Fwezel, and today we're going to be playing some Biomutant. I guess since we got a couple people here, we'll just jump straight into this beautiful game. Oh. And with that really beautiful intro to the game, yeah, I don't really have much to say. I'm really saddened by the quality. It was perfect, and now it is not on the stream, and it is really making me sad. Why? Why you gotta do me like this? But anyways,
how can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
this quality is gonna really make me sad. I don't think I have a way of fixing it, unfortunately. Let me do something really quick. Let's do this. If I can get everything to work. Yeah. There we go. Get that up there.
Welcome to Biomutant.
So basically, I'm probably gonna end up getting lost in between everything. I am currently playing a playthrough of this on my other account, my personal account, which I do use for streaming Arc and everything. But yeah, I'm kind of doing a playthrough on there, so I'm probably gonna get kind of confused as to where I'm at when I do come back to this one. And yeah, I really don't have much else to say about that part of it. We're gonna be playing on medium difficulty just because that is the way that the game is meant to be played. Eventually we'll end up doing a hard and an extreme playthrough. I have a lot of playthroughs I want to do of this, but I love that grasshopper. It's so cute. Hoppity hop hop hop.
Encode your DNA.
So this first stream of this is mostly going to be me going through part of the character creation. Actually, I will go through the whole entire character creation and part of the story, just a tad bit of the beginning, and then I will probably end up ending the stream there because yeah, I want to make sure that I kind of know a lot about it. So well, I just kind of guess let's just jump into the whole character creation here. So you basically get to choose your genetics, which you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 types. There's 6 breeds that you can choose from. You and each one has different things that they're good at, I guess I could say. So I don't know why. It is really making me mad. You really can't see much of it. Actually, that was almost in sync with what I was doing on here, but it's no longer in sync. That's sad. Okay, so I guess we'll start. You have Primal. Primal is a nimble, developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with the gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous at the cost of a lesser developed intellect. So, kind of cool. You have Dumdon, which is the least developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid offshoot that compensate the lack of mental prowess. I cannot English today, with physical strength. Um, sorry about that. I'm struggling to actually speak. That's great. Rex is an extraordinary. Yep, that was the right word. Extraordinary developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid outcast with an even DNA strength, making it apt for both physical and mental challenges. This is the one I went with on my playthrough, but I'm actually going to ask you viewers to decide which one we're going to play through on this one. We have Hyla. It is a regenerative, developed, anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation that making them extremely tough and resilient. The fifth breed is renowned for a highly evolved mind. Its genius is directly interlinked to the power of Ki, which amplifies their sonic output. Which we will learn about Ki later on in the story, which I'm not going to spoil much about it. And yes, you can laugh at me. The first time that I read that, I actually pronounced it Kai. Congratulations me, I'm an idiot. And then we have Murgle, is the definition of an idealized breed. Its evolutionary lineage has gone in a direction where form and appearance has dominated over function. So yeah, so now that we're at this point, what do we want to go with? I don't think. Okay. I see now. So their resistance is the same in the beginning to elements. I'm really gonna cry over the quality of this stream. Oh, so it does change their tails. Okay. I didn't realize that. Oh. Huh. That's kind of cute, actually. I like that. Changes their little tails. Not exactly the brightest of creatures, are you? Neither are you. Actually, you all seem pretty... the base stats all the same. Y'all are all pretty smart. I think it's just showing from the last one that you've highlighted. Or I could completely randomize everything, which really would scare me, jumping into this. Why do I feel... I meant to change the description on that one. Oopsies. Okay. Well, I think that let's... You know what? You look kind of scary. Tough and resilient. And given with how bad that I am at combat in this game, we're gonna go with the Hyla. I think. I'm not getting any comments, so yeah, we'll go with this. So attributes. Define your character's starting attributes. So...
Define your genetic structure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, game. So this is basically where the appearance of the character is actually gonna change quite a bit. So as I go through all of this, you're gonna kind of see its appearance change. I really don't see a... That one doesn't look too bad. I don't think you really have to be the brightest. I think we'll go probably with more in between the strength and vitality, because I don't really think it has to be the brightest creature in the world, because I can just level it up to get it to there. And yeah. So yes, we're gonna go with this look. I guess.
Choose a genetic resilience.
So genetic resilience, it's gonna be well, I mean, you have biohazard, heat, radioactivity, and cold. It's gonna kind of keep them from dying in those things. I kind of want to keep it at the 6% that it is on all of them, because I really don't know. 25%. I feel like let's just do this. 9 towards biohazard. And that seems a little bit better.
Choose your fur style.
Fur style. So basically this is going to change the fur markings, which I don't know why it surprises me every time that is a thing. Fur style, I kind of want to go with this one because I think that the 2 lines are actually kind of cute. I'm not too worried about the tail, so we're gonna go with this one. I think it's adorable.
Pick your main color.
And main fur color, we're gonna go with something wacky. Let's do purple. Why not? Purple's really pretty. Make it a really bright purple.
Choose your detail color.
And our detail color is actually our main body color, which is really funny to me. That goes really well with it, but let's do like a lavenderish color with purple highlights. I think that looks really pretty. So we're gonna have a purple character with purple highlights.
Pick a class.
For class,
Commando.
this is gonna be really fun. Deadeye. The Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside law and society values. This is the one that I'm currently using in my actual personal playthrough of the game. The Commando is trained as an operative of an elite special operations force. Commandos are used to working in smaller teams.
Psy-Freak.
Psy-Freak. Psy-Freaks are experimenting with sonic powers and mutations. They're usually outcasts on the fringe of society. I kind of want to do this playthrough with this one, because to me, that's just really cool.
Saboteur.
I like the way it says that. Saboteur is a cunning, skilled explorer trained to operate covertly in both suburbs and wilderness. Does look pretty cool.
Sentinel.
And Sentinels. Sentinels dedicate themselves to protect a house. Their dedication is for the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in their dogma.
Psy-Freak.
I think for this one, we're going to go through for Psy-Freak. So I'm going to get 2 completely different playthroughs of this game at the same time. Am I going to regret it? Probably. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all for the content. So you all can sit back and laugh while I fail miserably at killing things.
Psy-Freak chosen.
And I think we are ready to start.
Sounds good. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
The camera movement is probably going to be really bad. I'm very bad at camera movement in these type of games. So I'm very, very, very sorry to begin with how bad that the camera movement is. Oh, I don't have this plugged in. What am I doing with my life? Oh, wow. Okay, we are getting a lot of people watching this. So, this is kind of where I want you all to step in and help me decide as to what we're going to be doing. I'm very sorry that the camera quality on there is just decided to take a dump on life again. So this is up to y'all as to what happens here.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your ki, the primal energy that flows through everything.
So we have 2 choices. I'm dark as in strength and power, or color me light for freedom and loyalty. This is where I'm going to let all of you decide. The choices that we make here in the beginning of the game and throughout the game are going to be the choices that will dictate the ending of the game. This game is somewhat like Assassin's Creed in that sense. Depending on which ones you've played, your choices at the beginning and throughout the game will dictate how the game will end for you. It's pretty cool, honestly. So yeah, do we go with dark or do we go with light? And after hearing the idea for whichever one, we also have the choice to back out and go with a different one, somewhat. So I will wait a couple minutes here and see what you all want me to go with. It's a very big choice here. Okay. Maybe it was just my end that the quality was just really bad. Oh, you're leaving me with no answers here. This is kind of worrying. Alright, let's try to get someone else. Let's get an opinion on this. I don't know if you're still watching. We'll see. I'm in a eeny, meeny, miny, mo situation here. Okay, well, I'm not getting any answers, much as I didn't with the character. So I think for this, we're gonna go dark.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
So glad you realize who you really are. Let's keep to the bright and better path moving on.
You can't contradict yourself like that. You made the right choice to begin with. Why would you change your mind?
Because you can't deny what's deep within your heart. Sometimes a thought is just a thought. In the end, it's the way you act that counts.
But remember, this is just the beginning of the end. Eventually, it'll be my way or the highway.
So, with that one, I wanted to go with a somewhat dark aura, since technically our abilities and everything as I forget what we're playing as. Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry for the black flashing screen there. I was trying to get to my map, but I now realized I'm not able to get there. I think we're, as a Psy Freak, that's what we're doing. As a Psy Freak, we're gonna kind of be, I would assume, a somewhat dark kind of person. So a somewhat dark aura is going to suit us well. Let's go to the left.
Guess left can be right, sometimes.
Since, we just didn't... Yeah, since we just chose the somewhat dark path, let's go left. Let's just have a little bit into this.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
sorry. So this is the cutscene that you all seen earlier with at the beginning of the game. That was Lupin, my bad. And we're gonna meet him here at the beginning of the game. This is kind of a basic tutorial into how to fight. As you can see, I suck at it. I'm trying to do a parry here. There we are. No, you cannot defeat them in the beginning of this. It's just not possible.
You'd better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
And here we are back at the beautiful Biomutant home screen, somewhat. It's the beautiful loading screen. So yeah. We will get a little bit of backstory on Lupin in a little while, most likely in the next stream.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
So now we need to get out of here and escape the blast. So we're just gonna go ahead and run away and close the door. And as you'll hear, explosion. So every time that we do a playthrough of this game on the channel, or any type of game that is like this, we are going to be doing 100% completion. So yeah, expect me to be constantly looking around for stuff. I'm gonna try to move the camera very slowly. I have a tendency to whip the camera around in my playthroughs when I'm doing it alone, but I know that probably can make some people sick. Here we go with our next fight scene. So yeah.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
So it's all just fighting stuff. I'm not too worried about it because I've already kind of completed some of this. Oh, I'm not paying attention. That's good paying attention on my part for that parry, and I missed that one. And now we've murdered everything. So we're gonna kind of go through. I'm sorry, there's an announcement going on. Okay. That does not pertain to me. So we are okay. As long as we don't go outside. As I've said in past streams and past videos, a video about me is going to be coming up here in the future. So don't worry. You will find out about me and what I do for a living. If you don't know already. So yes. Let's kinda, ooh, jumping off of things. So we're getting ready to kind of get into part of the main story, which you all are probably wondering, what is that? Well, we're about to get into it. So, when cutscenes come on, I will be quiet, as they're very, very important. I guess also I'll give a little bit of backstory behind this game. So this game is somewhat like Assassin's Creed, like I said, and somewhat like The Legend of Zelda. And the reason I say that is because in this game there are puzzles that you have to complete to get to certain points within the game. We're actually coming up on one here in a second. So yeah. So you can add stuff onto your weapons, which is what this whole yes, I already know. You'll see me just kind of skip through some of that tutorial stuff because I will end up doing that all on my own. I already know what I'm doing with all of that. But I'm also very adventurous, and like I said, we will be going through doing 100% completionist. Yes, health regen stuff. I did not give you guys a chance to look at all of that. Sorry. So is it in here? Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay. So we just got our first type of headgear. We're gonna go ahead and equip that because that is armor. So basically, can I get into that screen yet? I cannot. Yes, I can. Okay. So, I'm gonna skip through all of that. So here we have our gear. Each one already comes with their own shirt and pants. Or does this one have pants? I'm pretty sure this one has pants. So we have our Experiment 101 jacket. We have our Experiment 101 pants. We have our Spark gloves, which are very important because they are a weapon. And we now have our really adorable googly beanie on our headgear. We have nothing else. So our inventory, that's going to be where you can find those consumables that we just found a minute ago. This is going to be our health patch. This is going to be very important when fighting, and we cannot regen health in the middle of a fight unless we use something like this. You can craft things in this game. So that's why I said it's kind of like The Legend of Zelda. But you can't actually craft anything. Why did I say? Because you can cook stuff. I'm trying to remember what game it's like that you can craft things within. But yeah, you can craft your own weapons and stuff, which you will end up seeing later in the gameplay. But here we are, outside. Our cute little grasshopper. I want to kind of give it a name, but
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
okay, I did not know I could do this. That was cool. So as you can see, we are collecting materials. I'm taking quite a lot of damage.
Crack-a-doo!
That was cool. So it seems like with the Cypher, you can do a lot more cool stuff. So we got a small pack of energy. This is just going to be useful later. This is useful in fights. I'm pretty sure I die if I go with this. Yeah. Very deadly. Don't step in it. These little things are little things that you can collect, so that's going to be more stuff that I can craft with eventually. I looked earlier, there's nothing really over there that I want to get to yet, or that I can't get to. I'm sorry, I'm already yawning. We're going to kind of get through this tutorial part, and then we're going to end the stream. So we have to defeat that big guy right there, named Rockaboom. Uh-oh. Oop, that hurt me. I did that wrong. I was trying to do that while it was in his hands. As you can tell, I suck at combat. We're gonna search his body. Again, useful later on. So I'm gonna kind of search this area. Like, so I'm gonna kind of try and go slow with the camera angles. I don't want to make anyone sick. I tend to whip the cameras around. It's just how I've always played games like this. And it's easier for me to keep focused on what I need to do. Over here, it's just gonna be more and more sludge. I don't think there's anything over here. I didn't check, and I really didn't want to check, because I don't know if I would die if I went over there. Yeah, we're not gonna try that. Let's go through this door. As you can tell, it's really beautiful. This game is super beautiful. But yeah, you all are about to get a little piece of lore. About to. We gotta get there first, though. Don't think there's anything I needed to do in this area. Nah. Whoop, my grasshopper's making noise. I would be scared I'd step on him. But I really don't know where he is. Alright, buddy. I need you to be my light. Thank you. So, he has a shield that we're gonna have to break. Which... There we go. Parry that. And now he's already dead. So this is a medium energy pack. I don't know what that is. It looks like candy of some sort. I don't see how candy is going to be really regenerative. But... Oh, I can throw that. Okay. We're now level 2. Another small energy pack. Another candy. A medium energy pack. And another candy. Hold on, everyone. I'm receiving a text message. So yeah. There's not much to explore in this area. I've already kind of explored it.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
A clawbar, aka a crowbar as we know it as humans. Again, I believe there was nothing in this area. At least not that I can remember. Before I continue, oh, I need an energy drink. We're gonna do a level up here. So, everything that you level up is gonna be added by 10. We are very quickly going to up our intellect. Actually, I would like to do intellect. Intellect would probably be the best thing to do. let's do, yeah. We'll do agility.
You got the moves.
Cool. So we're going to do unarmed because these are important. Yes. So basically, this is, let me just read the description off the box, because if I don't, I'm going to continue to not be smart. It is a post-apocalyptic kung fu fable RPG. It's a martial arts combat style. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to talk about this entire time. Instead of kung fu, it's called wung fu in this game. This was made by a Swedish developer. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Really fun game. All right. Get back out of there. Let's go sprinting over here. So we gotta get out of here.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
And all we're gonna do is we're gonna come up to it, we're gonna press triangle, and now we're gonna press square repeatedly. And break it.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
So the last time my character actually landed really cool. This time, this one didn't. Kind of makes me sad. So as you can see, there's spots over there, and there's none over on the side. But there is a wonderful chest over here. So this is going to eventually come in handy once we can start putting stuff onto our armor. Oh, I missed that jump. I missed it last time too. Sorry again, I'm whipping the camera around. I just realized that. Can you get on the? Thank you. I don't know why I can't. No. Something's not right. I was gonna say I should be able to make that. Hold up. What do you mean I can't make that? Oh, there we go. Oh, now you can do it. I was just jumping too early. Oh, I'm dumb. This game is so beautiful. It almost reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn, actually, with how the caves are kind of laid out and everything. That's the game I was thinking of about crafting.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. That will come in handy.
That is so much fun. That is such a cool move. So we can use these later on, in which they come in very handy. This looks interesting. Whoop. There we go. It's very interesting. We have a new hat. I don't like it, actually. Let's see. Don't know why I did that. Gear. I want to see this new hat that we have. Ah, you add resilience to that. What? You got a 2% critical chance too. That can come in handy. So now we have a new hat. Some of these hats actually look really cool. Some of them look really, really weird and funky. And everything in the tutorial is called Bunker, or it's called 101, which is really funny to me. It's kind of cute. This game is actually really, really adorable with just how the characters are, like, kind of like little foxes almost. That's a magazine for something. And we're gonna go back the way that we came, because I really don't feel like going the other way. Okay, apparently I can jump off of bricks. When do we do our first puzzle? Oh, here we are. Come down here. We're gonna do our first puzzle. Once we get to the store. Is that blood? What is that, fungus? I think that's blood. Oh god. How did I not notice that in the first playthrough? Like when I first went through here. That is definitely blood. Holy crap. Wait a minute, what? What am I doing? Oh, there's something else. Ah, here we are.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Yeah, basically, that really doesn't give much detail, and I don't want to get too far into it because the game is actually going to kind of explain that here in a little bit as to what has happened. And here we are with our first puzzle! Yay! So, okay, that's what that does. I was gonna say, I don't actually know what the intellect actually does for you, but the higher your intellect, the more moves you have. So basically, we have 3 little nodes here. We're going to rotate that one. We're going to rotate that one. More lore!
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Okay, so, yeah, lore. I love lore in games, so it's really nice to see that. So yeah, little puzzles like that, and actually, I didn't notice that little detail before, but you can actually see the puzzle on the outside of it. Oh, that's so adorable. Really good detail. Okay, that's not blood. Or is it? It looks like blood. I don't think it is. I think it's just rust and plant. That's what I'm gonna go with now. I don't think it's blood. I really hope it's not. Yeah, it's just rust. Okay, it's just rust, because everything has
The
that.
sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
You know, when you say that, I really don't want to do this now.
It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Not really.
Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
Alright, here we go. Gonna go through this door. Now we're gonna go do something great with our lives.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
He looks so sad.
Nice shot.
I'm not exactly controlling the camera in the fight scene here.
Making great progress.
So, yeah. The camera's just kind of going wherever it wants.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Alright. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around and I'm going to collect these little thingies because I need materials. Ooh. There we go. Someone has finally... Oh, he texted me back, but okay. So let's go in here really quick and let's make a little bit more lore, and then I think this is where we're gonna end the stream after we get through this. Hi, bud.
Yeah, you Maua.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Adu awa ya ia.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Baluotolua.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Cobra yaka.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Kim hoba bekuku ifar muk.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Mauya.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Mauya.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, mufurbo. Boom.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Tolomawanya.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Beboko kontabe.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Okay, so we're gonna do this little cutscene, and then, yeah. So this is our adorable little character as a kid. I didn't see this before. Oh, I can't get in there. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of do this whole thing in this area, because there's not really much to explore. I tried exploring this earlier. There's nothing out here. So... this guy honestly reminds me of Elvis.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Mooma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
He also reminds me of Elvis Presley by the way that he's dressed. It's kind of funny.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Why am I having such an issue catching this one? There we go.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
He didn't take me that many times the first time.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Cool.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Mooma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived. Records tell of the ruinous devastation the Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the Second Coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Wherefore, whereway?
He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Wherefore, whereway?
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Alright guys, so now that we actually have that story done, we're going to end off here, and I'm going to go continue my other playthrough. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun playing through the actual first part of the story. I cannot save game. We're gonna have to get to somewhere we can save game. So actually, we're gonna have to wait to end the story.
You're getting the hang of it.
So let's get out of here and...
Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Let's get out of the tutorial, I guess. Oops. Can I save here? I can. Okay, now that we're outside, we're gonna save here, actually. So, like I said, I hope you all enjoy. There's not a really good way to get a view of my character. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and we will be streaming this again at some point. So yeah, thank you for watching.